Okay guys, so what we're going to be working on today is counting in number patterns that are different from the way that we've counted up to this point. And what I mean by that is if I asked you how many fingers are with 5 people, well, you'd have to know that you have 2 hands per person, 5 fingers per hand, which makes 10 fingers, and so 1 person has 10 fingers, 2 people has 20 fingers, 3 people has 30 fingers, 4 people has 40, and then that means that 5 people have, that's right, 50 fingers. And we could do that with almost anything. So for instance, if we said how many eyes do 5 people have? Well, each person has 2 eyes, right? So 1 person has 2 eyes, 2 people has 4 eyes, 3 people has 6. So you can see that we're counting 2, 4, 6, then 4 people has 8, and then 5 people have 10 eyes, okay? And so it's good to be able to skip count like that so that you can figure out problems a little faster, okay? And so let's look at number 1 on the front. And you can pretty much guess what we're going to be doing. You can look at it and it says there's a number of people and how many shoes. So we know that 1 person would have, that's right, 2 shoes, okay, because they have 2 feet. 1 person has 2. And then if you had 2 people, you'd have 4, right, because each person has to have 2. Okay, so 3 people has 6. 4 people has 8. 5 people have 10, and then 6 people has 12. They have 12 shoes, okay? And now for the number 2, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to do number of toes, okay? So the number of toes per person, right? So how many toes do you have? We kind of talked about it earlier with fingers. It's the same thing. You have, every person has 10 toes, okay? And so 1 person will have 10 toes. 2 people will have, right, we're just counting by tens. So up here we'll count by ones in the top part because this measures our number of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing up here, number of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on this one, we were skip counting by 2. So it was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. But this time down here, you're going to be skip counting by tens. So do that really quickly and skip count by tens on the bottom, ones on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20. Okay. So now let's open up. If you're not done, pause the video and finish up the front, and then unpause the video and open up. All right. So you can see they've given us word problems to go with it. Number 1 says that each leaf has 2 ladybugs. Okay? Excuse me. Each leaf has 2 ladybugs, and there are 5 leaves. So we're going to fill out our leaves up here, the number of leaves up here, and then how many ladybugs down here. All right? So the question is, how many ladybugs are there in all? 2 ladybugs per leaf. So, if you will, pause the video and do number 1. Welcome back. Number 2 says that each box has 10 pencils. There are 4 boxes. How many pencils are there in all? So your ones are going to go up here, and then your number of pencils will go down there below. Okay? Whenever you're ready, pause the video. Do number 2. Welcome back. Number 3 says that each shelf has 10 books, and there are 4 shelves. How many books are there in all? Okay, so again, number of shelves, that'll be ones. And then down here, 10 books in all, so that's how you're going to skip count. Skip counting by tens. Pause the video, do number 3. Welcome back. And number 4 says that each flower pot has 2 flowers. 2 flowers, and there are 7 flower pots. So your number of flower pots are up here. 2 flowers in each pot. Go right down there. Okay, so pause the video. Do number 4. Very good. Now let's look at the back. A little bit more of the same. Okay. This one, except they're giving you a different piece of the information. It says that Sanjay has 4 hens. Each hen lays the same number of eggs. Okay. So they're telling us how many they have. And then they're saying that there are 8 eggs in all. So we have to figure out how many eggs did each hen lay. They're not telling us how to skip count on this one. But they do tell us that there are 4. So we know there's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they did tell us that 8 is in all. And if we remember from our other problems, our in all number was way down here at the bottom all the way over. Okay, so 4 here, 8 here. You have to figure out how many goes in each one of those. How many eggs did each hen lay? Pause the video. Do number 5. Welcome back. Number 6 says that the store has 6 sacks of potatoes. Each sack holds 10 potatoes. How many potatoes are there in all? Figure out that one. Circle in the color in the circle underneath the correct answer. Okay? Now, pause video. Do number 6. Welcome back. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly review all of topic 7. Okay? So it's one of those silly papers, right? Name on this side and flip it all the way over. Okay? So, number 1 says, use your counters just like up here. And what you're going to do is you're going to write your number as 10 and some more. Okay, so 12. 12 is 10 and how many more? Just like up here. So they showed 16, and they start with 16. 16 is 10 and how many more? 6, right? So you're going to do that for number 1 and number 2. Number 1 is 12. Number 2 is 17 is the number you're going to be working with. So pause the video. Do numbers 1 and 2 now. Very good. Flip your paper all the way over. All the way over. And number 3, you're going to actually, number 3 and 4, you're counting by ones. And you're just going to complete the number lines here. Okay? So starting with 64, counting by ones, fill out the next 4. And then here they have 81 right in the middle. So you got to figure out the 2 numbers before 81 and the 2 numbers after 81, counting by ones. Okay? Pause video. Do numbers 3 and 4 now. Very good. Now let's open up to the middle. Open up to the middle. Okay? So, number 5 says that Devin has 7 jars. Each jar has 10 marbles. How many marbles does he have in all? Pause the video. Put your answer in right here. And now let's do number 6. Number 6 says that Travis has 4 boxes. Each box has 10 toys. How many toys does Travis have in all? Pause the video. Put your answer for number 6 in right down here. Very good. All right. So for the next one, we are going to use, for the last 3 questions, for 7, 8, and 9, we are going to use this chart here to help us answer, okay? So you're going to use the chart, and it says, how many bones does one dog have? So you're going to look where you find the 1, and then that's going to tell you how many bones it has. Number 8 says, how many bones do 2 dogs have? Okay, find the number 2, look below it, and that's going to tell you how many 2 has. And then you're going to look for number 9, and it's going to say the number of dogs increases, number of dogs goes up how many each time? How many do we add as it increases? And then the other part of number 9 is the number of bones increases by how many? How many times, how many do we add to each time the bones increase? Okay? So pause video, do numbers 7, 8, and 9 at this time. Okay? If you need to go back and watch that again so that you can remember what it says, or just read it if you can. If you have any questions, just show me your thumb and I will come talk to you. Okay? Very good, guys.